Look, that was obviously part of the plan. I think if they're going to come in to this competition, they're going to play in Europe as well, and they've obviously, brought into the Northern Hemisphere domestic competition, probably on a guarantee that they're going to have the best sides involved in Europe. That was obviously part of the deal, and c'est la vie. But what that probably means then is that less teams from Europe are going to qualify. So yeah, so I guess probably disappointing for some in some parts. But look, I think the South African sides, again, because it doesn't clash with the international window, we're going to see the best South African players playing in those teams, whether that's home or away. The Springboks, Lions series players, World Cup winners, high-profile players playing in the league, and that's what the league needs.
Yeah.
Do you think it's weird the Boks teams will be playing in Europe?
In Europe, yeah. I'm all for it in the domestic. If it means that the standard goes up, etc. But there's a lot of history and tradition in Europe, and a lot. Well, where I come from, we relate to that quite a bit. And yeah, I wouldn't be. I was just taken aback from it. I'd probably just have to get used to it a little bit. But yeah, I love that competition so much. It's just a bit strange now seeing, South African teams in it, or they rename it. Will it be called the European Champions Cup anymore in a couple of years? I don't know. It's just
Well, odds on the Boks being in the Six Nations within 3 to 5 years as well.
You reckon?
No,
I think if they're playing domestically in Europe, well then I just think if you're going to kind of synchronise the global calendar, it makes sense they then play in the Northern Hemisphere international season. Like, why would they play all their domestic games in the Northern Hemisphere and then the international games in the Southern Hemisphere? It doesn't quite make sense.